Welcome in, JC. This episode will be podcast. Also, welcome a lot of you new subscribers, man. We appreciate you and we welcome you. Stephanie Mitchell, Shamika Smith, Alicia Butler, Auntie Fabian, Mama Mary, Marcus Holder, Gary Gregan, Courtney Carter, SSG Shumpert, and they're going to welcome you to it. Don't forget Moody Styles, you know what I'm saying? Umar, I haven't seen you in a while. That's family. Happy to have you guys here. And what I'm going to be doing is taking you through episodes that we done been through all the way up until the present, because I want to get closer to where the queens start coming out, because that's the heart of the story. So I don't want to keep going through those little fights. That'll be something different I do or whatever like that. But like I said, I appreciate you guys being here. We welcome you. You know, all the New Jack, like we're a real family. So you guys are welcome to come in, join the family, but we only on positive vibes. Taking you through Raj. I'm going to be taking you through Code D. I'm going to even take you through Kick Stay Fresh. Now, I'm going to be taking you through GQ, tell you some more about Corinne, via Fresh T. It's a lot of different people, but we're going to get into it. I know you guys watched the last episode, and in that episode, you know, I had a lot of things going on, music playing, announcements in the background, sales closing. You can hear the guard, the crowd, or the inmates, all that. I did that to give you a realistic idea how just the noise alone can drive an inmate mad. You know, I want to say thank you to my Auntie Fabian. She was on top of that, though. I appreciate you, and I love you. And that's real talk. C-Thump, Accurate Shooter, Vernella Collins, Darrell Collins, DP, what's up, babe? You know, I hollered at a bunch of y'all, you know, in the comments. That's one thing about New Jack Crew, man. They know how to keep you motivated. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I'm rocking with y'all. I'm here 100. Also want to clear about the episode. When I was saying Your Honor and Judge and different things like that, do your job, that actually was the poem that I wrote that next day when I woke up, when all that was happening. So I was just giving you an idea of what happened on lockdown. This is stuff we hearing. This on the lines next to us too as well. You know, I should have put that in as well. One of the stabbings happened on I. You can hear this. And when the inmates do fall asleep, you're going to hear echoing noise from hall to hall, line to line. You know, I wanted to clear that up so you guys can understand my intentions. I'm giving you not only the story, but I'm actually giving you a part of me. You know, some things I'm skeptical about sharing with you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a genuine person. You know, I'm a straight up person. So I can never get used to the fakeness. We don't focus on monetary value. We focus more on the love. I wouldn't change a thing about NJC. You feel me? I will be calling you guys as I think of your name through this episode as well. Once I meet you and lock you in there. It is what it is. Phyllis Jackson Husky, Robert Sanders. When I say wake up, you say get to it. Wake up, get to it. Let's get to it, New Jack. And they wake us up this next morning. Hey, crap, you need to get over here. 10-4. You just hear a bunch of screaming and hollering and guards running and they radio for craft and things like that. They finding all these different dudes that were stashed, you know what I'm saying? Dudes had to hit them up and tried to hide them in the cell, cover them up with cover and pillars. Ain't no telling what level dudes will go to conceal a body, somebody they done hit up in their cell. You know it got to be somebody in that cell that did that. Now, when Kraft make it to the first site, I'm about sick of these you know, I can hear him screaming all the way on the line. Now, we on the line with Ramirez going through roll call, and he's just screaming and hollering and things like that, but he make his way from line to line. Now, when he gets to our line, put their ass back in their cell. And he find two dudes. One dude been violated. The dude that I was portraying in the video, and this young guy name was Bradley. You know, that dude beat this dude up in the cell all night trying to keep him quiet. You know, you just hear this little man scream. This man even say, "Mama." You know how rare that is for an inmate? You know, nobody wants, you know, another inmate to know they that scared when they gotta scream out mama, cause this dude in there hitting you and you telling him it's hurting. He loving every time you tell him it's hurting. So when Kraft make it to our line, he tell Ramirez to put all us back in the cell. You know, he do that, and then he still talking shit at this time. While he doing that, he hear Spencer, "Better turn your ass around and cuff up. Bring your ass on in." So they done locked us in our cell, and they strike out to go see what's going on over there with Spencer. Dude going ape. He losing his mind. They trying to get him to cuff up. "You want to bring your ass out that cell now?" "Crap, crap. You ain't got to do all that." Man, I swear, it's like Spencer's mental health is deteriorating by the minute. This dude just losing his mind. "Get the there. Boom. Spencer then got to the point Kraft can't even control him no more. Well, I pay attention to everything. I know what Spencer's problem was. Now, when all those kind of things was happening between Spencer and Crawford, and they both left for a little minute, they come back. They no longer the two guys next to Kraft. The guy next to Kraft is Verhausen now. He kind of messed up now. He taking his orders from Verhausen. I pay attention. I seen it in his eyes. When Verhausen was saying something, the way he looked at that dude. So they took that dude down, all that happened or whatever. Now I'm going to go through one more thing about the COs. Yvonne Wilson, Deja Banks, Belden Jones, Lonnie Lee. I'm taking you through multiple days. What they just started doing now, they just started fixing up those offices on the side. They repairing them and they doing them one by one. But to me, I think they turning these things into torture cells. I'm keeping it real. That's what they was. That's what happens there. You got Hubbard, you got C.O. Delcourt. Now they start a rumor about her. I'm gonna put it like this. I just didn't know it was true at the time we was being told about it. I'm gonna put it like that. Until we walked up on something and we seen it with our own eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say something if another inmate said. I'll say allegedly or I'll say supposedly, but this just hearsay. Something like that. Now, let me tell you about the first day I almost caught her, I think. The dudes, we walking. And when we get to Q, by their showers, they swing all the way around because Q is made totally different. It's for inmates that have mental issues. So, it's made totally different. They got handicap accessible things and other little things like that. So it's bigger. You feel me? So I seen a dude while we walking. He come from back there where the showers at. So we walking. Then I look behind me. Right after he left, I see her. She was coming from back there where Q showers at. I ain't the type of dude just automatically put a rap on somebody. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe that's just a coincidence. Maybe he was back there or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know that happened. Now, put that with what I know now, that's just what she was doing. Now, I'm going to make sure I don't lose you on this part. Okay, when they ship the other inmates, because we going up to that part when they ship the other inmates. When they ship the other inmates, we get a new female CON. Now, they take the other two besides CO Delcourt and ship them off with the inmates. But they give us another CO. Now, this another female, and her name is CO Mickey Chambers. Oh, she wild out the box. Oh, she real ghetto. Oh, yeah, she ratchet. I'm talking about she ain't got no cutting nothing she do. She gonna let you know what it is off the bat, and we're gonna get into that on the episode. But at the same time, we get them in or whatever, but I'm just jumping ahead of myself. I'm not to the point where they ship the inmates off. I'm actually just getting to the point when they come from the visit. Now, what happened, I don't know if you guys caught it in the episode, the warden actually gave all the new inmates that came in here with the hurricane a special visit. So they family get to come see them. Now, we don't get to have a visit on this same day. Just them. This is how they plan it or whatever. They could have just made visitation for the whole entire prison, but they don't want to put that kind of work in. That could have calmed a lot of minds and kept a lot of violence down as well, But that's another story. Now, you can't forget about Coley freaky ass. I'm talking about he harassing everybody, old lady, wife, whoever come here. Now, I done told y'all he already done violated a dude wife. Man, this dude getting head in the parking lot, sitting in the prison van. You know what I'm saying? He threatening these dudes' girls. And if the girl say she gonna tell her whole man, he threatening that he gonna do them something. For a while, this dude get away with this. Now, that's the only good thing about this, and I'm going to leave that for the episode as well. Carla Blackman, Keith Smith Cameron, Gerald Slater. Now, this was crazy, and it was crazy to everybody in the prison as well. Now, the queens came in here on some sharing is caring type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that lasts for a little minute. Until them little trays get to running through the prison, sleeping with queens, it get real critical. Half of these people catching feelings, you know what I'm saying? Behind this, and these dudes, they all about what they can get. They doing favor for favor up in there, you feel me? Now, the first thing that started all this shit, and that started them to feuding, a queen gave a tray a Walkman. It was distinctive. If you see it, it's yours that you gave that to somebody. It's yellow and black, or like a mustard-looking color and black. It's just a regular old AM, FM Walkman. But what the trade do, when the queen give it to the trade take it and give it to a bone. I can't do this. Queen take the win. That's momentarily. Cause guess what? That same queen that just punched this bunk down over a tray and a Walkman, you must have then lost your mind. Now, this the first day we actually took notice of this bunk Waikiki. When I tell you this dude was accurate, I mean, this dude landed 2 clean punches to this, man, bro. It was serious. So anyway, okay, that's what kind of set everything in motion. You know what I'm saying? And then other little things began to happen through the prison. You know what I'm saying? I remember about the domino game. And the queens love to gamble a lot. They love to buy sex. Sometimes they won't even get paid for sex, So it's crazy, man. Then the Isses, they got their own little strategy, you know what I'm saying? Hugh Hefner, Tone the Barber. So now I want to get into something else. I want to talk about when this transport come to ship these inmates, another little incident take place. All right, march to the transport. When the transport show up, they bring 15 inmates back with them from another prison somewhere. So you taking prisoners. Now, when they took these prisoners out, when he said march, they marching. They ain't got no shackles on. That's a direct giveaway. When he say march to the transport, you supposed to be scooting to the transport, Come to find out, this hurricane happening, all the leg irons and all that shit like that is running low. Let these inmates on off the bus. Come on, let's go. Oh, I know. Boom, 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 boom. Lieutenant, we need help out here. Oh, it's the transport. Now, this right here is pure speculation. Now, they said it was like 4 dudes out there. They was standing around while other inmates that was coming off the bus get off the bus. And then all of a sudden, dude just started stealing on one of the COs. And then his homeboy started doing it. And it became a chain reaction. Then some other inmates joined in. Stop, Lieutenant, they trying to escape. 8 inmates. 8 inmates got out the confinement of the prison. They made it over that wall. They back free in the world. Now check this out. I bet you guys ain't even heard about this. A couple of those inmates, they didn't catch them till like a couple years later. They stayed on the run. Now, some of the dudes got caught within the week. Some of them stayed out a little bit longer. It was all different times. When these inmates broke out, they got away. But you know what the prison transport did at the time of all this happening? Waited till the warden and everybody came to the scene, checking out the scene, got his prisoners on the van. Now, they got the shackles. They was taking the shackles off the other inmates. You get what I'm saying? Because they limited. They was taking the shackles off the ones that escaped to put it on the other ones that they shipping. Instead of just buying some more leg iron. And the 15 that just got off the transport, they put us on lockdown because of the dudes that just escaped. So I don't get to make eye contact with a certain dude that I know, and he was a friend. We was real close, you know what I'm saying? His name Jordan. Me and Jordan, Von Trey, David Jr. We young, we used to hang out, flipping off mattresses, about that time, you know what I'm saying? Finally do get off lockdown and see dude, oh man, we just jail again, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm always cautious. Because you never know what a person's intent when they come into prison. How a dude is on the street, that don't necessarily mean that's how he is in prison. He can live a totally different way. He could be a real one on the street, a whore in prison. A whore on the street, a real one in prison. You get it, what I'm saying? So this kind of take me off. I dap Jordan, we hug, and, we reminisce the whole first day. To give you a better timeline of what's happening, everything that I'm going to tell you, it happened within 10 days. Let's just say, 8 to 10 days. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, me and him gelling in the process of all this going on, you feel me? So, let's say about that 8th day. I'm going to say around about that 6th day. So I started catching stuff that dude be doing, you know what I'm saying? He like a slicking. One of them, you got to catch him and see him and bob him in the mouth. He that type of dude, just to set him straight, let him know this prison, bitch, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Kalen Rome, David Irvin, and Tariq Carter. What's up? My nigga Jordan lie about simple shit. He do shit, he just one of them dudes, man. You won't fuck with him, but you done grew into something else. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit. We sitting at the table one day playing chess. I get up for a second. I come back 2 or 3 pieces move. He think I ain't got this whole board memorized. His pieces too. Major shit. Like this one day, me and Ryan, We snooping around trying to see what Dr. Garcia doing when he going this place and that place. So we kind of busy. We staying on the move or whatever. One day, I see him talking to some dudes. You know what I'm saying? Get this. Me and Ronnie do the same routine again. Sir, come here. They get a high in our ass. Them same dudes my homie Jordan was talking to. I mean, talking to him nice and close. I mean, they was tight. You heard me? How come y'all ain't got a problem with my homie, but you got a problem with me and I don't even know you niggas? Something ain't right, baby. You know, so I ain't saying he did nothing. I'm saying something don't look right. Okay, now we moving up to the 8th day. Now this the shit he did. I'm responsible for all the money we have, all the snacks we have, all that type of shit like that. Because basically, I purchase it for my fellas too. Shit hard for them. You know what I'm saying? I just got shit and we make it last. So what I do is, I don't keep the shit in one cell. I move the shit around. You know, I put it in different cells. Them same dudes, I seen him talking to them again. He just started trying to hide this when we tell him them same dudes we seen him talking to got behind us or whatever. He tried to play that off and tell us, wait, no dude, I ain't buying none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. These dudes hit a cell that have most of our Zuzus and Wham Whams in it. You feel me? Man, they hit one of the cells? Yeah, that whole ass shit right there. This is what he want to hit me with. Boy, you ain't even being convincing right now. I couldn't even contain myself, so I stuck the bitch. Once I stuck him, the fellas, shit, they don't even ask what happened. It's over with. We beat that boy senseless. You know what I'm saying? Because we know it's him. We know he did it. I mean, the fellas had already been talking about all the sneaky shit. Now, each one of the fellas got a story about this dude. You feel what I'm saying? Each one of them, this same dude then did something to them. If all these people talking about you, it ain't all these people, it's you. And he did all this in an 8 to 10 day span. Keep it real. What does that data show about this guy? If he did all this in 8 to 10 days, man, if you have him around you for a little bit longer, ain't no telling what he gonna do or what's gonna happen to you. I look at what the data show me. If it show me you gonna do this, or you progressing that way, we ain't roll the dude out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we just beat him real good. You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said in the beginning, if I knew then what I know now, a lot of dudes, as soon as we locked eye, I would have ended you right there. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Petty officer, Willona Vito, Herbal Honey, what's up? Now, let me run this to y'all. Okay, so let's just say, you know, through all that time, and we did that on the 8th day, the next 2 days, let me show you how messed up things get. You feel me? I see JV with Brightside, and guess who else with him? Jordan. Yeah. Oh, it's getting serious. Now, a lot of dudes start clicking up. You know what I'm saying? GQ, his other homeboy, A, that took over his crew. So he right now is just a rumor because I ain't see it with my own eyes, but they say, you know, turn him out or whatever. So, I mean, he's showing the signs of it. We standing up on the wall on the main line, and we see him come out of nowhere and just poke a dude up. Now, one of the dudes they said did that is one of the dudes he poked up. Man, I kid you not. These dudes never do find out who poking them up. Nobody ever tell them, and they never find out. Now, when all the prisoners gone, this is when you begin to see the who is who. Now you can start telling who hanging with who, and it ain't so crowded now, so you can get a good idea of what's happening. That's when we see Tangible Hope, Ponchatoula, different places like that, Arlene Parish, Jefferson Parish, the Spillway Boys, Terrebonne. Now, what set all this stuff into play, we get another sticky finger in. Now, this dude good. Nobody catch him. Well, not at first they don't catch him. He get a good run in with this. And how clever this dude is, he wait till dudes be in they cell talking to dudes they mess with or doing business with another dude, and he stick them somewhere in between then. Now you blaming the dude you was talking to or somebody he know or just anybody but the dude that's actually doing this. Now, what I'm going to do in the episode is I'm going to kind of give you clues of the dude that's doing it. That's why I'm not revealing his name yet, which I know his name, but I'm going to show you in the episode, and I want to see if anybody can pick the dude out that's doing it, because I'm going to do little different things that give you the clues. Now, through all these things that's happening in the prison, I do get something good that happened. Youngster, B-Mac, you back, huh? Hell yeah, man, what the hell going on? When B-Mac get back, he automatically don't like what he see. Dudes hanging in front of his cell. Hey, y'all need to push down with that shit. You know, dudes just scatter all about now, moving and dropping their ass wherever they feel like. Alright, old school, but only because you acts like that, though. This little inmate here, he don't know who Bobby Mack is, but this dude picks with Bobby Mack. I don't know if it was just this, you know what I'm saying, that just made him draw his attention to Bobby Mack. But once he do that, he never take his attention off until shit come to a head. We gonna get to that in the episode. Remember when I was telling y'all about all the sneaky shit that started happening? Now, these dudes don't like to go for you head up. You know, they like to catch your ass and snatch your ass. You know, they got some sneaky ways to do things. Now, I remember this one thing that these dudes from NO did. The biggest thing these dudes smuggle in is cash money. So one day, these dudes is right by L. Between L and Q is where they standing at. Let's go ahead, bro. I picked that money up. Let's go get that. Yeah, you know. Now, these dudes is from Jefferson Parish, but they see this dude that they call Psych. You know what I'm saying? Because they say he got a problem or whatever, but they beefing with this dude. I seen them deliberately drop like $100 on the ground, and they knew dude was watching. So they act like they go and pick up some money off of Q. Now, I did tell y'all they got other inmates on Q besides the mental patients, but now they done put other inmates over there as well. You know, everywhere is full to the max right now. You know, so these dudes head down like they go and pick up some money from Q. These dudes came back off of Q. You could tell they were standing at the edge of Q watching this dude, waiting on him to go for the bait. And he went for it like an idiot. Know he was gonna go for it because he hurting. Ain't nobody sending him nothing, so he went to go pick that money up, and them dudes come running off of Q. Take the money, bro. Found this on the ground. You think we just want the money? Yeah, you heard right. They sat this dude up. Not only did they want to beat his ass, they wanted to violate him, and that's just what they did. Dudes will use any excuse to make you mess up and it look good in a political sense. See, a lot of dudes stick to their prison politics. Now, they can do this to you for no reason at all, but a lot of dudes don't want to get that rap. They don't want to become a dude that's just around here violating dudes, punching dudes down. They want to have a just cause. And in their eyes, you can't tell them no different no matter how you try to explain it. What y'all find offensive, nasty, egregious, all these different kind of things, these dudes don't feel this way because this is normal to them. This is everyday life. Now, I'm gonna go straight into Cody. This dude going around picking fights like I've been saying in the episode. He doing this to any dude he feel. Now, he upping his status every time. I give him that. He ain't just finding little dudes who he feel he can beat. He started off that way. Now he trying to challenge dudes that give him a challenge to really test out that arm. Now, a lot of these young dudes, he done fought already. I told y'all, these dudes ain't just getting over this the next day. It's like these dudes in their cell just sleep and they acting different and funny, you know, almost like this dude done rattle something in their brain. They ain't acting right. They punch drunk. One dude laid down, almost rolled out because he ain't know he had a bleed on the brain. This the situation that rubbed me wrong. The little dude who he punched in the chest named Twiggy. Everybody going around getting in Twiggy head saying, man, you just gonna let the dude do you that, man? They scaring him saying, dude's gonna go at you now because they know you ain't gonna do nothing about it. You just let this man carry your chest in and ain't did nothing. So they keep working on this dude Twiggy until he goes to fight Cody. Now, Cody should have been a man knowing he could hurt this dude bad and say, bro, go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna hit you unless you hit me. You can talk all the shit you want to talk. I already did that to you, but he ain't that kind of dude. Oh yeah, you want it? Come on. He put this little man under. The COs can't even wake this little dude up. We find out even when this dude make it to the outside hospital, he don't wake up because the COs come back and they want to find out who did this to this little youngster or whatever. They asking everybody questions and they telling them this little dude got serious brain damage. He got little to no brain activity because Cody, big heavy-handed ass, hit this little small twig dude. That's why they call him Twiggy. Because he's so small, he like a twig. And you done hit this dude and knock this dude out. Now, I'm going to let y'all in on this. He don't stop until he meet his match. And y'all be seeing that soon. You know, he keep doing this and running on and running to the right person. Now, the next person I'm going to tell you about is Big Lester. Him and the dude, Baby, they into it. You know, he done caught Speck and gave Speck the business when Lester and Speck was hitting up their cell. You know what I'm saying? So Lester got away. So Baby, the kind of cocky dude, he walk around by himself. You know, he feel like ain't nobody gonna do him nothing until Big Lester run into him. Yeah, hold on, you whole ass nigga. Come here. Boy, I ain't running from you. Come on. What? Boo, boo, boo. Come on, get your gun. That's all you got. He hit Big Lester, but Big Lester on 10. Big Lester knocked that boy off his feet and fast asleep. Now, when Baby come to or whatever, you never hear no more about this. He started telling dudes this didn't happen or whatever. This just something Lester saying, but Lester ain't the one saying it. Everybody else the ones who passing this around. His crew believe him. This ain't never happened. Now, the reason why he got to make this the narrative, because if his crew find out that Big Lester done knocked him out, he's no more Baby the Invincible. He's another dude to them. You can be hurt like me. Somewhere in these dudes' mind, they think these dudes made out of steel. They've been around them so long, so they build up a natural fear for these dudes. So Baby got all these dudes like thinking he can't be hurt, so he cannot show that Lester put him on his ass. GP me, Denise Spotted Horse. I want to run into you guys about this old head from Mandeville, Louisiana. This old head done did over 30-something years in prison already, and different prisons throughout Louisiana. I done heard he did time out of state as well. You know, he come in this prison, and these inmates know him as Pastor. Now, when he come in, for the longest of time, once we even notice him, young man, hey, I got something the Lord want me to lay on you. This message is for you. Come take a walk with me. All he go around doing is getting little dudes saying he trying to change their life, preaching the word to them. And the next thing we see, these little dudes are totally different dudes. Now, I don't want to give you too much, but remember the guy, Pastor, I tell you about from Mandeville, Louisiana. He's an old head, and he's a big old head. Now, I end up having to cut this out one of the episodes. At the time, it wouldn't load up. So what I want to tell you about is the dudes from Ponchatoula. Now, these dudes come up with this new bag in your pocket little thing they do. You know, and other people catch on. We actually thought somebody else started this, but it was actually them dudes who started this. They walk around with a bag in their pocket. Now, if you see this in the episode, me just pull a bag out my pocket, run in somebody's cell, and hit them up, these the dudes from Ponchatoula, unless I say, well, this is this person. You know, if I say somebody different. If I don't, it's the dudes from Ponchatoula running in somebody's cell. They walk around with their bags in their pocket. Man, y'all seen that? Oh yeah, gotta go. Let's go. Along with the sticky finger dude, they making things worse as well. Cause they robbing dudes or whatever. Soon as they see you got stuff in your cell and you ain't in your cell or nobody ain't in your cell, even if you got one or two people in your cell, they might go in there and slap them with the barrel sock or go in there and beat them up and rob them, you know, and be gone. Now, these dudes do become aware of who doing this, and things get crazy when them dudes start to clicking up. Cause these dudes that don't roll with a whole bunch of dudes, they may roll with 3 or 4 dudes, but they started joining forces cause they want their stuff back or they want to hurt these dudes. Now, you know it's a whole bunch of more things that these convicts be into. So I'm gonna kind of leave that for the episode. Asset Pac-Man, Pap Cavalier. Now, the next thing I want to get into is my homie Roderick. And the thing that we had to do, because he's starting to get complacent. You know, his mind gone, so right now he only thinking about what he gonna do to somebody. He ain't thinking if he keep roaming through here by himself. And the reason why he roaming by himself now, cause his crew ain't messing with him, and we had to do something because this ain't getting no better. So we had to make him realize. What's up, little bro? How you feeling today, man? Let me know something, bro. You know, I know you don't want to talk, bro. You know, we worried about what you gonna do next, bro. Say, man, I told y'all, bro, I don't want to talk about nothing. Big bro, I know it ain't nobody but these whole ass nigga putting you up to that. The crew ready to smoke his ass. I have to calm all them down. Then I have to look at him and tell him, say that, bro, hey, bro, for right now, bro, dip out. You ain't gonna be able to hang around for a minute, bro, until you get your mind back right, bro. Right now, you on your own, bro. You done just disrespected the family, bro. You know, I know you going through something, bro, and we done put up with it for the longest, you know, taking you away from scenes where you done did things you ain't even have to do, bro. Like that, big bro, it's like that. You ain't leaving me no choice. Now, the reason why I did that ain't because of what he just did with the crew, all that what I said. Roderick had started just jumping up and leaving from by us and roaming the prison by himself. He only thinking about what he'll do to somebody. He ain't thinking about what somebody will do to him. You know, he done forgot how dangerous things is. He done got comfortable and his mind is one track. You know, he thinking he the most dangerous man up in here, but he ain't knowing how dangerous the prison done got. Now, even though I'm gonna put the whole play out in in the actual episode, I'm still gonna tell y'all everything got back good because some dudes kept getting behind his ass. And like I say, his crew ain't been messing with him like that because they don't know what he gonna do next. They didn't already watch you do the other members something. So what's excluding them? But they ain't knowing at the time what didn't happen. Roderick had then found out these dudes was conspiring against him. They had then got used to the power while he wasn't around. So they was talking about Xing him out anyway. But I didn't know that at the time, but he wasn't talking. So we didn't know. When he come back and apologize to us, he tell us that what was going on, and he trying to work out this in his head because he was hurt behind. But at the same time, it ain't no excuse for you going off on a brothers like that, roaming by yourself. Dudes will seriously hurt you, and I don't want to see that happen. Then you jeopardize me because I'm going back and get him for sure. Behind little bro, they gotta go. Plus, he really get his mind right when I tell him I done told Big Sis because these guys, they got a healthy respect for Miss G. You know what I'm saying? They love her because she look out for each and every one of them. Even if I ain't around, they know they can call her and she gonna do whatever and make sure they get whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell him I done told Big Sis this, come on, big bro, I know you lying. Man, give me the call. Let me go call him. Man, give me the call. Which brings me to a next little thing I want to say to the guy saying, I don't know nothing about women or whatever. When I said she held me down, understand, I didn't care what she did with no man in the world. Just the fact that she still seen favor in me to stick it out with me, popping me off, keeping me straight, keeping my son knowing who his father is, like that was good enough for me. And babe, we ain't got to talk about nothing else that happened. We gut. Now, the last thing I'm going to run you guys through is the OHA, which is the Old Heads Association. Now, these old heads getting robbed and beat up left and right. Every day, another old head talking about somebody beat him up, robbed him, and something like that. So these old heads started clicking up, and we started calling them the OHA, the Old Head Association. So these dudes, they bought their business. And them old heads don't play. When they come to get you, they coming to get you out the way. Get up, boom, yeah, ha. Now go in there and get your stuff back. Now, you can't really blame them from the approach that they took. They didn't went on for months and months of these dudes just beating these dudes up and things like this. Even when the prison was crowded and all them other inmates was here, this was going on, A lot of these old schools kept this to themselves and endured this until they said enough was enough. And now we showing people why they shouldn't play with us. Now, they don't do nobody nothing until somebody do them something first. You can't blame them for taking the course of action that they took. And they get loose in there. Now, I'm going to run y'all through Ville Fresh T and Corinne. Say, bro, I was just trying to show you some of my shit, bro, because I was admiring your shit in this. Man, hold on. Nah, I literally have to pull these dudes apart because Corinne went to Ville Fresh T sale to show him some of his artwork, but Ville Fresh T ain't know what it was about. He was already knowing since he got jumped because dude tried to take his little sweatshirt and things like that. I put that in the episode. So I end up breaking them dudes up. We talked for a while, whatever, and all three of us realized we got art and different things in common. So we really get close, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we was even kicking it without the fellas. We all be in each other's cells, just actually drawing shit and doing shit with each other, like doing a portrait or something together. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So that's kind of how we evolved our relationship. All right, guys. All right, New Jack. So I hope y'all enjoyed the podcast episode. I will be doing these also. I'll be mixing them up and mixing them in, so you could get more through the story and it'll be different every time, That's why most of them episodes, they be special episodes. That's not the way I'm going to stick with those episodes. I'm doing things to keep my interest and putting this down on video. Telling these stories in person and on video are two different things. It's a lot different and a lot more that comes with this. So I want you guys to understand that as well. I just keep experimenting and trying to give you more reality with it. You know what I'm saying? And instead of sugarcoating everything, I find I'm in conflict with myself. I always tell the truth, but sometimes the scenes, I don't actually go all the way out with them. And I don't play every character the way they are every time. And I'm about to start doing that as well. But some of the episodes, I'm going to kind of keep it like that. Just do the acting out in general to show you how it went down. you know, because that's a lot of that is draining. You get what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys coming to kick it and hang out, you know, and I actually messed up. Well, I should have remembered on my own that it was my grandbaby's. She was turning a year old, but I forgot about that, and that happened yesterday. You know, I forgot about it, and, you know, that ain't go over well. So, you know, that's why you guys getting this video like a day later than what you were supposed to get it. You know, I love you guys. Enjoy this. I'll see you guys soon.